right, man, we back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan football. And I kind of held on this second part of the video about Jim Harbaugh, saving his job by winning at Penn State. This is his redemption. This is his revenge. No, this is his redemption tour after losing to Wisconsin. But he says that also, and I'm talking about this first, that Shae Patterson has been the best quarterback on the field every game this year, and statistically he ain't lying. I'll leave the article in the description, got the video in it, or the article link. But statistically he ain't lying. Shae Patterson has outplayed every quarterback they played. And you'll think the Middle Tennessee quarterback had a better game, just remembering that game and looking at it, but statistically, Shae Patterson threw more touchdowns than that guy did. And Middle Tennessee, Iowa, Rutgers, Wisconsin, Illinois, I don't forget Army. You know what I'm saying? He's outplayed every one of the quarterbacks. And once again, he got more weapons than other than Jonathan Taylor. He had the better, he had the better weapons. But they ain't like they played like Justin Fields or Joe Burrows or Tua. They ain't played no great quarterbacks yet, but he actually speaking facts. But I think everybody can recognize that his loyalty to Shae Patterson is to something that he promised him when he came to the University of Michigan. He's loyal to Shae Patterson, but that's why people look at the numbers and say, well, this guy ain't playing that guy. Hey, man, you can say, oh, he getting 20-20 in basketball, or he averaging 30 points. But if you watch the game, you can really see a lot of guys ain't as good as the numbers indicate. Numbers lie. These are facts. Excuse me, Nick Gurdon. These are like numbers lie. That's the biggest myth. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Bullshit. Because I watched a lot of games, and I wouldn't even think that Shae Patterson was as good as his numbers indicate. They lie. You know what I'm saying? He got talent, but I think everybody that I talk to about Michigan football, maybe casual or hardcore fans, or maybe just be out and about, we might be talking about it. First thing they say, they need to make a change at quarterback. Despite Shae Patterson having some respectable numbers, even versus the quality opponents they played. If you look at the numbers, you be like, oh, he ain't play that bad. But watching the game and looking at the numbers, two different things. The game could be out of reach. He might have made hell of a comeback in trash can time. Garbage time. So he's speaking facts there. Shae Patterson is outplayed every quarterback they play statistically. But if you watch the game, everybody know that they need to make a switch. It's something ain't right. It's a disconnect between Josh Gattis' offense and the quarterback. And I agree with Harbaugh that offensive line play has been night and day what it was last year. Last year, they could say, oh, the Michigan offense put up this numbers. They looked a lot better. But last year, Notre Dame offensive line got dominated. Any important game, the offensive line got dominated. They have made a lot of progressions this year in Michigan. If it's the race to say Harbaugh job, which I'll get to it in a minute, they made a lot of progressions. The offensive line, he got that together. Him and Gattis got that together. The defense, they getting it together. I still think they need a new defensive coordinator to show them how to play more zone. I think they need to mix in more zone and combo coverage. But that's the only thing I think about it. But Don Brown, he's solid. But you can't just be a man team. You find out with the Lions, if you're gonna be a man team, you gotta blitz. Even if you robbing in the middle, even if you two man under, you gotta mix in. You can't be a straight zone team neither, especially on the professional level. But you don't have to be a balanced 50-50 team, but it's sometimes where you need to disguise coverage, and it's sometimes where you need to play zone. You got to be versatile enough to have your personnel do that. But it's another conversation for another day. But they've improved. You know what I'm saying? They've improved. They're a young team, but they've definitely improved in a lot of different areas they need to improve on, man. Especially the offensive line play. But the one place they haven't improved at is the quarterback position. Shae Patterson still missing a lot of throws. He still don't look 100%. He don't look 80%, 50-60% comfortable with the offense. And I just think Dylan McCaffrey was the right guy. I wish Shae Patterson never came here, but that just shows you that Jim Harbaugh don't have the faith in himself to develop a quarterback. He don't. He can fix a quarterback. He can fix the Colin Kaepernick. He can fix the Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? He didn't develop Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck came into the game ready. You know? He can fix a Jake Rudock. He can temporarily fix a Wilton Spate. But he's yet to show that he's a true quarterback whisperer, which I think Greg Roman was more responsible for Colin Kaepernick and Alex Smith than Harbaugh was. But that's another conversation for another day with the 49ers. But he's yet to show he can develop a quarterback from the ground up. And with Shae Patterson, once again, he didn't temporarily fix him like he did Wilton Spate. Wilton Spate looked solid for a minute until that Iowa game, and then it all fell apart. You know, whatever, an injury or whatever it was. But he's yet to show that he can build a quarterback from the ground up. You know, or temporarily, you know, fix him. But that is what it is. But he's speaking facts. You know, Patterson has been the best quarterback. But hey, like I said, they ain't played Burrows, they ain't played Tua. You know what I'm saying? They ain't played no Jalen Hurts or nobody like that. But going into those games, you would expect Shae Patterson be better than Middle Tennessee, Army, Wisconsin, Illinois quarterback. You expect him to be better than those guys. This is Michigan, you know. But also, you know, Penn State this weekend, man. It's the beginning of it's the continuation of Jim Harbaugh, the redeeming itself with the University of Michigan fans. After that bad taste of Wisconsin, I kind of thought the season was like, damn, it's over with. But, you know, he got a big win versus Iowa. And, you know, I'd have had more faith in the team redeeming itself and Harbaugh really saving his job had it been in Iowa. But, hey, they beat Iowa. Iowa gave Penn State a hell of a run for their money as well, too. So, you know, this should be a good game. They go into what they call it. I forgot what they call their valley. They call them something. They go into the Penn State. James Franklin's been an amazing coach there since Bill O'Brien left. But you know, Harbaugh, this is like he got to get this game. They go there and win Penn State, they can put themselves back in the national title race. Not saying they good enough to win it, especially with Shae Patterson at quarterback, but I think he win this game. He beat Michigan State. I don't think anybody really be calling for his head unless he just go out there and get embarrassed by Ohio State like Wisconsin did. But if he can win this game, Michigan State, and then they can win Ohio State game, I definitely think the fans be putting him on a pedestal. But to actually save his job, I think this game in Penn State, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think he can get fired. But, you know, for people not asking for him to be fired, this game is imperative to win in Michigan State. He win these two games, I think he's going to stay. But I do see the improvement in the team. I just think he missing that quarterback. I just think the defense and the offensive line need to keep trending the way they do. And they need a running back. You know what I'm saying? They need another running back. But I think Charbonnet, and then when they get old boy back from the academic suspension, and I think they recruit well, I think running backs will fix itself. But I do think they need they need a little bit more zone coverage on defense. If Don Brown can play a little bit more zone, a lot more zone, I think they'll be okay. But I think Harbaugh, he would do those things, he'd be in the safe zone, man, and people won't be calling for his head. But it started this weekend, and Penn State is a solid football team. They might not be as highly touted. I don't think they like the number 7 best team like they rated, because I've seen a lot of good teams, man, out there, man. Like I said, obviously the Oklahoma is pretty solid. I think Texas is better than them. LSU is the best team in the country, in my opinion. You know, I think Clemson got the potential to be better than them. They ain't played that good. Obviously, Alabama, you know what I'm saying, Georgia, even though they took that L to South Carolina. Even in their own division, Ohio State, in their own conference, Ohio State is better than them. So they really ain't played nobody neither. You know, they beat up Maryland, they beat up on Iowa. Iowa is the only team they played. So really, this would be their second real test of the year. But I don't think they're as dominant as Wisconsin neither. But that could all change Saturday going there. So got to be prepared. And I think they're gonna get the job done. You know, if Patterson played the best game of the year, which we need it. We deserve it. He owe it to us. I think they'll win. But hey, So Motor C Sports Talk. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the videos. The best way to donate to the channel. Share. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.